Hey everybody, it's Steve here. Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. In the last video, we made some preparations for the first dungeon. We're heading there right now. We're going to make a quick stop, and because we finally have found the village elder. I know everyone makes fun of his name. I probably will too. It's Sahasrahla, but it's such a weird name. Sasha, Hasha, or whatever. So I'm probably going to be calling him... Not that we're going to be talking to him only once more after this. I like how the options are yeah and of course. Like there's a difference between the two. A lot of the games do that, where it's like they give you the option of picking a dialogue option, but they're the exact same thing. We're going to, don't mind us, Sahasrahla. I'm just going to bomb your wall. Link is such a destructive little bastard, I tell you. But it's worth it to do it because back here, not only do we get more bombs, but we also get 100 rupees. He wants us to collect 3 pendants in order to prove our worth. A lot of Zelda games are always about proving yourself, proving your worth before you have the right to wield the Master Sword. These Armo statues come to life. Not all of them do, but some will when you walk past them. We're just going to kind of sneak around this way. I think this guy we've got to deal with. Let's get rid of him. There you go. And we're going to take on the first dungeon, the first real dungeon of the game, which is right up here. Dungeons, to me, are the best part of Zelda games. I mean, I like the exploration and the, collecting your inventory, but the dungeons are really where the game shines. The first dungeon in any game, it's usually pretty straightforward, pretty simple. This one's certainly no exception. I will show off where the dungeon maps and the compass and all that is, just for the sake of completion. I always do it usually anyway, even though I don't need those items at this point. I've played this game enough, and we've got giant balls. Oh my gosh. There's actually a big giant one that will come that you can't avoid at all. It's in your best interest to kind of sneak around up here, because there's going to be a crap ton of rupees. There's 100 right there, plus what's in the pots. So it helps to make a little detour. And then we're just going to sneak back upstairs, and once we do, to the right is... The only reason you have to go this way is to get the map, so if you don't want the map, then just go left, but again, for completion's sake, I'll get it. The Stalfos in this game are annoying. When you swing at them, they jump away, so I usually don't bother with them because they're just annoying. It's very hard to hit them with just your sword. There's one of those anti-fairies I was talking about. If you sprinkle the magic powder on them, they'll turn into a fairy. Here's your map. Take a quick look at it. You'll see there's just 2 floors to this dungeon, so it's not too bad. What I really do like about this is that it was kind of creative, is how there's 2 levels on one screen. So again, they're using the limitations of the hardware to make the dungeons longer and larger than they actually are, by having these kind of having both floors on one screen. It's actually pretty cool. We're going to be like walking underneath here at some point. And it's just really utilizing what they had at the time to make the dungeons bigger than they actually are. These Stalfos you have to kill. The pots are your best way to go. Like I said, trying to hit them with your sword, it's just a pain in the ass, because, oh well, I'm going to have to do it with this one. There we go. Look at the bones on the floor. It's kind of creepy stuff. And here's the compass. Unlike in later Zelda games, the compass doesn't show you where treasure chests are. It just shows you where the dungeon boss is. These tiles here, if you kind of touch them, Sahasrahla will telepathically talk to you and give you pretty much useless information, really. There's the big chest right there, but we don't have the big key. Obviously you know that we've been picking up arrows, so it stands to reason that the dungeon item is going to be the bow. It's not that big of a surprise. But we have to get the dungeon, the big key first. We're gonna I missed a rupee. Oh no. Anyway, more Stalfos in here. You don't have to kill them. All we're looking for in this room is a key, which is right over here. Oh, this... I never promised. As much as I played this game, I swear to God, I'm not perfect. You know, so I never promise perfection. I take lots of unnecessary hits. Yeah, see, once again, we're on the top of where we were before. It's just really creative. I like it. This is one of those rooms where you have to kill every enemy in the room in order to progress. We're going to save the pots for that Igor. That's what those things are called. And these are popos. And well, again, the names of the enemies in the Zelda series is very strange. There. And then once you do, the anti-fairies kind of split off, and they were covering up a button, which brings up this chest that has the big key in it. So now we can go open up the chest for the bow. So we're just going to have to work our way around again. Yeah, this is what I said earlier, we're going to be on the bottom level of this floor that we were on the top of earlier. I just dig it. And now here we are again, but this time we can open up that chest and get our bow. Finally, all these arrows we've been collecting can finally start shooting some. We're definitely going to want to use that against the boss. Oh god. Oh, okay. I was going to try and take some of you up, or forget it. Real quick, we're going to take a little detour and hop down here, because it's going to take us to a secret room with fairies. And since we have the bug catching net and the bottles, we'll it always kind of bothered me that Link traps the fairies in a bottle. In Skyward Sword, you can actually see the fairy inside the bottle, like trying to get out, like banging against the side of the bottle, trying to get out. It's like, you know, here Link is this hero, and he does things that are very questionable. Now that we have arrows, we can take these guys out. That one has a key, so you've got to kill him. The left is the way to progress, but we're going to go off to the right because there's a room in here with rupees and some anti-fairies. I'm a bad shot with the magic powder, that's why I really don't do it unless I'm really desperate. I'm just a bad shot with everything, honestly. I mean, look. Anyway. Jeez, I'm swallowing a lot. What's going on with that? We're looking for a switch here, which is right there. Next room is going to have some more balls. Oh, actually, that's the next room. My bad. The switch that we want is underneath this guy right here. Oh. Hitting them with the arrows is a little touchy. You've really got to wait till they're like fully awake before you shoot. Top left button is the one you want to hit there. Again, you got to kill all the enemies here for the door to open. Oh, fucking Stalfos. The red Igors take 2 hits. Just like that. You do a little spin attack on these guys. Take them all out at once. Yeah, the pots don't work on the red. I don't think the pots work on the red Igors. You have to do it the old-fashioned way with the arrows. Make sure you're stocked up on arrows. You should probably, I don't know. I think we're good. Full on hearts, full on everything. This is your first boss of the first dungeon. It is the Armos Knights. If you stand right off where I am right now and just keep shooting up with your arrows, that's all you have to do. It's that simple. The last one will get kind of pissed off and kind of like hop towards you. But again, if you just keep spamming arrows, bam. We get our heart container. We're going to get our first pendant. The pendant of courage, was it? The colors on the pendants are a little bit off. Yeah, it's a pendant of courage. The colors are a bit off from what they usually are. I think wisdom and power are mixed up. But anyway, that's that. The first dungeon down. We're going to go back to Shashar Hashira, and we're going to let him know that we got the pendant. And he promised us a reward if we did. But we will save that for next time. So until then, everyone take it easy, have a good day. And we will see you next time for more of The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Bye.